And breaking news to tell you about here at 5, Kentucky State Police say they found a body near exit 49 in Laurel County. That's close to where authorities say Joseph Couch shot at multiple cars on I-75 nearly 2 weeks ago, injuring 5 people. According to KSP on X, detectives are working now to figure out who the person is. We'll continue to monitor this for any updates, and we'll be sure to keep you informed on air and online.
Kentucky cannot possibly reach its full potential unless all of our citizens are free from discrimination, unless all people feel welcome in our spaces, free from unjust barriers, and in the very least, free from practices that are viewed as harmful and unethical by our medical community.
Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear in Frankfort today signing an executive order to stop conversion therapy across the Commonwealth. And thanks for joining us here at 5. I'm Connie Leonard. Conversion therapy is the practice of attempting to change a person's sexual orientation by using psychoanalysis and other methods. It's a widely discredited practice, but to truly make it illegal, the state legislature would have to act. Isaiah Kim Martinez and senior photojournalist Alyssa Newton explain.
A sweeping move many years in the making. Governor Andy Beshear signing an executive order he hopes will put a stop to conversion therapy on people under 18 years old in Kentucky.
It is a practice that is causing them to take their own lives. That means it's something we should not do and cannot allow to happen.
But the signing in the Capitol Rotunda didn't come without opposition, mixed in with cheers. Sitting in the audience watching an emotional Dustin Rayburn of Louisville, who went through conversion therapy when they were younger. What was on your mind the moment you started to feel choked up? Was there something? Was there someone you were thinking about?
I was just thinking that this isn't going to happen anymore. Like, this is the first step to protect our youth, and if I could just go back and tell my younger self that, we'd be sitting here today. Yes. This would stop. It's just a crazy full circle moment.
The Trevor Project, a suicide prevention nonprofit, reports 1 out of 5 kids in Kentucky are exposed to the widely discredited practice.
We're the law-making body. He is not. We make laws.
Beshear's executive order is not a ban on conversion therapy. Rather, it directs state agencies to pull funding and potentially suspend or revoke licenses from therapists reported to be practicing it. Only the state legislature, including Kentucky lawmakers like Republican Representative Josh Callaway, can pass a bill to make it illegal.
Legislation has been filed. It's been rejected by the people's representatives. Is there a free speech issue with this? Affirmation is one thing that they say that we need to be doing. On the other side, helping kids that are confused.
We're told the governor's team has been working on this very initiative for years, and it comes in that same time period where we've seen countless bills to do this very thing, ban conversion therapy for minors, see no movement.
The people that we really want to remember are the ones who couldn't be here today.
In a joint statement sent by a dozen Kentucky Republican senators, including Senate President Robert Stivers, they said, quote, "This executive order disregards the First Amendment rights regarding freedom of religion and speech and violates the fundamental parental rights and responsibilities for their children." Isaiah Kim Martinez, WHAS11 on your side.
The governor's executive order is now in effect, and coming up later, we explain why this is not an issue strictly along party lines. We talked to a Republican who's been trying to pass legislation to ban conversion therapy for kids. His thoughts at 6. That's later tonight. And the executive director of the Family Foundation responded to the governor's executive order, calling it unlawful. David Walls said it's designed to promote false LGBTQ ideologies and muzzle Christian counselors, therapists, and pastors from helping children struggling with sexual orientation or gender identity. Well, across the river, banning conversion therapy is banned. The legislature passed a bill in 2023 making it illegal to regulate behavioral health programs that are licensed in the state. So no regulations on social work, mental health counseling services, and more if they are properly licensed. This gives the state no avenue to ban conversion therapy. According to the Williams Institute at UCLA, gay people who've been through conversion therapy are twice as likely to think about or attempt to end their own life. 7% of the lesbian and gay community surveyed experienced conversion therapy, but this legislation, both in Kentucky and Indiana, applies to licensed therapy services. 4 out of 5 people who go through conversion therapy received it from religious leaders. Well, we are hearing from people living in Russell County as the community there mourns fallen Deputy Sheriff Josh Phipps. Deputy Phipps died Monday night after being taken to the hospital following a gunshot wound. According to authorities, another man involved in that shooting also died. Rita Campbell lives in the very trailer park in Russell County where shots rang out. She told our sister station WKYT that she was not home at the time of that shooting. When she did return home, Campbell says that she found the suspect dead inside her own trailer.
Apparently got him when he hit the hall and the bedroom, because that's mainly where most of the blood is.
No other information has been released yet over exactly what led to the tragic killing of Phipps. Arrangements for Phipps are currently pending and haven't been announced yet.
This recalibration of our policy stance will help maintain the strength of the economy and the labor market, and will continue to enable further progress on inflation as we begin the process of moving toward a more neutral stance.
Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell announcing the central bank's decision to combat inflation by lowering interest rates. The Fed is reducing rates by 0.5 percentage point, marking its first reduction in 4 years. Ian Hardwick joins us right now in the studio. And Ian, you reviewed the interest rate cut today with the local realtor and financial advisor. So what are they saying?
Connie, they're feeling pretty good about it. It's a good sign, especially for the housing market. But that advisor I talked to cautioned against the celebration, especially for people nearing their retirement.
0.5 percentage point, 0.5%. The small reduction in the federal interest rate could make huge waves in the local housing market.
You're going to see a big fluctuation of buyers out there looking.
Breland Group realtor Kim Bandy hopes that doesn't send home prices up. She's seen about 1,200 new houses hit the market in Jefferson County since last year.
Do you think that extra inventory is going to do a little bit to kind of offset, you know, that gold rush of home buyers?
Yes, I mean, I think it'll help, you know, but it just depends. I mean, I speak with a lot of my realtor friends, and all of us have buyers that are holding back, waiting for that rate to drop, and they're really going to be coming out.
That's because a lower federal interest rate also means a lower average mortgage rate, driving monthly home payments down.
And after this announcement, I just looked, it's about 5.72%, give or take, and that was just like 6.2% last week.
Certified financial planner Dwight Rich sees the same opportunities in housing Bandy does, but they both caution against rates going too low. That, Rich explains, could be a warning sign of a recession.
I think it's a good time to be rebalancing your portfolio if you're close to, say, you're 5 or 7 years from retirement. Making sure that you're not taking too much risk.
Rich forecasted another federal interest rate drop for the rest of this year and next, a total of 1.5% by the end of 2025.
And Ian joins us now. Ian, this is good news for a lot of folks, especially would-be first home buyers. And they haven't been getting into the market because the rates were so high. Does a 0.5 point, is that enough to get them in, get their feet wet, get in?
That could be enough to change the price on a home, the monthly payment, by a couple $100s. And people who are living on the margins, that can mean all the difference between being a first-time home buyer or, having to continue to rent and give that money away.
Right, so we'll probably definitely see some of them then, right?
That's what the realtors believe, and that's what the financial advisor believes, so experts say yes, Connie.
All right, thank you so much. A lot of folks happy about that, that's for sure. All right, Ben, Folks are also happy about this great weather that we've had all week, huh?
Yeah, getting close to my definition of hot, near 90 degrees out there, Connie. So it is very, very warm. We've had plenty of sunshine out there mixed with some clouds. Right now, 89 degrees. The official high today, we barely ticked up to 90 degrees for a brief time. 87 at Bowman Field. No wind. It is calm. The humidity did rise just a little bit for today, making it feel 1 degree warmer than that actual temperature. So we are looking at mid to upper 80s over the metro right now. 89 in Linden. 85 in PRP and Valley Station. It's been a little cooler to the southeast where we've had some thicker cloud cover today. 79 in Campbellsville, right at 80 degrees in Lebanon, Kentucky. But you can see it is all dry over the Ohio Valley in Kentucky and Indiana with the rain well off to our east. So it'll stay quiet this evening. As we get towards sunset, temperatures start to drop into the 70s. Overnight low temps in the 60s, so nice and mild out the door for our Thursday morning. Tomorrow afternoon, a little bit warmer as we head into the lower 90s, about 10 above normal for this time of the year. Mild and dry, that forecast low at 68, 86 at noon tomorrow with a mostly sunny sky. For our Thursday afternoon, heating up to that high, up to 91 degrees. Now it's going to feel like summer with 90s as we finish off summertime and head into fall this weekend. And we are desperately in need of rainfall. We'll look ahead to those next rain chances as well coming up in our complete weather impact team forecast.
All right, thank you, Ben. Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg says he wants stronger laws around street racing. We've seen frequent street takeovers in the city, and LMPD is going after these cars involved, seizing more almost every day. Today, newly appointed LMPD Chief Paul Humphrey says they've confiscated 59 cars this year under the racing ordinance. And since the ordinance is only a year old, LMPD says it is making an impact and just needs some more time. Mayor Craig Greenberg said this week he is a fan of going one step further and actually crushing the cars they confiscate. Here's what Chief Humphrey had to say about that idea.
This is a big deal. And so anything that we can do to make sure that we cut this down, we're either going to cut it down by convincing that it's not worth it, or we're going to take their means by which to do it.
The chief said he wants his officers to be more proactive in their approach and hopefully breaking up more of these races as they are happening. Cars confiscated under the ordinance can be held for 6 months. Louisville's future community care campus just received a $3 million gift from Humana. It will go toward the $58 million needed to make the Smoketown campus a reality. The city's raised a total of $27 million so far, which includes $2 million from the city's budget and $22 million from the General Assembly. Once complete, the community care campus will have 4 main areas: an emergency family shelter, transitional housing for youth ages 18 to 24, a recovery site for people leaving the hospital, and 80 units of affordable housing. Just last week, the mayor announced the city started construction on the campus. It's expected to be complete in 2027. The Muhammad Ali Center is closed today because of an overnight fire in the parking garage. Police say that call came in just before 2 this morning, and we know everything was under control in less than an hour, which is good news. You can see some of the latest pictures showing damage at the center. The Ali Center officials, though, say the fire was adjacent to the building and no people or artifacts were hurt. The closure is for HVAC repairs. We'll keep you updated for when the center plans to reopen.